Morning everybody, John here with SoCal Outdoor Adventure. It's great to be back with you today. In today's episode we are going to be taking a look at the Kershaw Vortex 2. It's a folding knife by Kershaw. Looking forward to doing this review and I hope you all enjoy it. So stay tuned. Alright everybody, so today we're going to have a look at a pocket knife that I've been carrying. I've been EDCing now for the last 6 months, and that's this particular knife right here. This is the Kershaw Vortex 2. Now this is actually the first auto assist pocket knife that I've ever owned from any company. So you've obviously seen me carry like the Charade SCHF 222 blade folding knife, and that's a very good blade. But this particular one I actually do like a lot because it's got a very smooth feel when you pop it open and everything. Plus you've got a nice finger ramp, finger assist here to pop the blade open. Opens up very smoothly and very easily. Very cool. So the Vortex 2, a couple of good things I like about this blade. First of all, let's go ahead and open up the blade. First off, it's definitely the handle. The handle itself is very comfortable, very smooth, and very easy. And then as far as cutting power, let me grab a stick or a twig. Here we go. So as far as cutting is concerned, out of the box it came very sharp. I probably have to resharpen this blade on this, but still, it's actually biting into the wood very well. Also, another good thing I like about this knife too is that the belt clip itself, let me go ahead and close it here. Belt clip itself is actually it can actually go on two ways. You can do it like how it is right now where the blade sits up, or you can move it over to the other piece. I don't know if you can see that, but there are two little holes right there, and that allows you to move the belt clip up here to the top. And we'll talk more about the belt clip in a minute, because that is a con that I ran into with this blade, with this knife. But still, centering when it sits when it folds down, centering is perfect. Very nice. The tip is perfect as well. No problems with the tip. Launches very quickly, very easily. Probably the only thing I gotta do to this is just have to sharpen it a little bit. Probably just use a strop or use my I have a work sharp sharpener at home that I can sharpen this up with when I get home. Another thing too about this is that this also has a very nice, this actually has a 90-degree spine on it. So got a ferro rod with me. Second thought, it's not really striking that well. Let's try different parts of the back of the blade here. Okay, so second thought, it doesn't strike the rod, but just to make sure that just so that way you guys know that the rod does work. Yeah. Okay, so I was wrong about the spine. So it's got a 90-degree spine, but it's rounded over. Now, one thing I can do if I want to is I can take a file to the spine and kind of shape it down. That way I can use this as a fire starting tool, or use the back of my blade. Oh, there's a squirrel sitting on a tree over here. How cool. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. He's standing up. Very cool. Anyway, so yeah, this is very smooth, so I can't really use this to strike a ferro rod. Now, one thing that I do want to go ahead and talk about here is the belt clip. I've had some problems with the belt clip, so I used to carry this in my back pocket, but now I actually carry it now in my front pocket. And the reason for that is because this clip, what happened is that the end of this clip here, actually we used to come up a little bit, so that way it could pop out of my back pocket easily when I pull the knife up and I deploy it. The problem that I ran into though is that when I would sit down in certain places, like for example if I sit in my car or if I sit in my desk, the tip gets caught, it pops right out of my back pocket and falls to the ground. Sometimes I lose it, and I hate that. I hate that. It's very annoying. So what I've actually, he's a fat squirrel. Anyway, getting back to the knife. So the belt clip, I am not a very huge fan of because it pops out of your pocket depending on where you sit every now and then. I had to make a few adjustments to it in order for it to basically stay in my pocket if I wanted to keep it in my back pocket. But a lot of times, so I usually keep it in my back pocket if I need to. And then also too, I don't know if I ever showed you my keys here. And I don't have my truck. I don't have the keys in my truck on here. So let's go ahead and put that there. There we go. I don't know if I ever showed you my keys, but I do have a small little multi-tool on here on my keys. So that does have a 90-degree spine on it that I can use to strike a ferro rod if I need to. But still, going back to the Vortex 2, so only two cons that I can come up with the Vortex 2 is the fact that it's a minor con for this one because there is no 90-degree spine, but I can obviously take a file, shave it down a little bit, and I can add that, and I can make that a little bit rougher so I can strike a ferro rod a lot easier. Second con is definitely going to be the belt clip on the knife, on this knife. Price-wise, let's talk about price. So the price of the Vortex 2 before this review, when I bought it, the Vortex 2 was going for $54.99 at Big Five Sporting Goods. However, I got this on sale for only $24.99, if you can believe that. This knife was on sale for $24.99. I thought that was very, very nice. So overall, what are my opinions about the blade? Well, belt clip I'm not a fan of. The spine, minor detail, can be fixed if I wanted to. I'm not going to though. Deployment, very well. Very nice centering. Also too, the tip is perfect. No problem whatsoever. And the deployment of the knife is very, very smooth, and I like that. Plus too, when it cuts, especially if I have it sharp, good chunks of wood come off when you cut. Very nice. Sorry. Little squirrel's coming actually closer. How do you like that? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Kershaw Vortex 2. Definitely on all in all, good your little EDC knife to carry with you if you need an EDC knife, especially a folder. And also too, the fact that it's rapid deploy is very nice. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the Vortex 2 by Kershaw. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you all for joining me today. Be safe, be well, and have fun. Now get outside, go have an adventure. Take care.